Hello guys, so we are back again, and in this session we are going to continue with the type 8, which was a variation method of variation of parameter to solve type 7th. So now let's begin with the sixth question which we are about to take, but don't forget to subscribe the channel so that we can bring more engineering and get mathematical content for you guys. Now let's begin with the question. The sixth question which we are going to take is d square plus 1 into y equal to cosec x dot cot x. Now auxiliary equation in this is given by m square plus 1 equal to 0. So my m minus iota into m plus iota should be equal to 0, giving me m equals to plus minus iota, right? Now complementary function is nothing but e to the power 0x c1 cos x plus c2 sin x. This one is very simple. So my y1 is nothing but cos x, my y2 is nothing but sin x, right? I need to get my w first, so I will get my Walls-Krantz constant, which is y1, which is cos x in this case, and if I differentiate it, minus sin x, y2 which is sin x, and here if I differentiate it, cos x. Now in this case y2 and y1 can everyone will take same only, because in complex roots the y1 and y2 cannot be changed, they will be same only. But if you get real number roots, then there the probability of having y2 and y1 different assumption is can be true. So we are getting cos square x plus sin square x, giving me finally 1. So I got my Walls-Krantz constant. Walls-Krantz constant as 1. Now we are going to move on to get u of x. U of x is nothing but minus y2x into q of x dx by w. W is 1, so we don't need to worry about it. It is nothing but sin x into cot x into dx. Now if you think a little bit, there is cosec x also, cosec x dot dx. Now if you think a little bit, cosec x is nothing but sin x, so this will get cancelled out. So we have to just concern about getting the integral cot x. So integral cot x dx is nothing but minus log sin x. What happens that many children get confused in integration of tan x and integration of cot x. The reason is that the integration of tan x is log sec x, so they think that integration of cot x will be cosec x, which is a blunder mistake. That here integration of cot x is nothing but log sin x. Now let's try to get v of x, which is integration of y1 x into q of x into dx by w. So y1 x is nothing but, if you observe, we have y1 x as this cos x, it will be multiplied with cosec x dot cot x into dx, right? So now if you think a little bit, what will happen here, it will be integral cos x by, this will be sin x, and this is nothing but, what you can say, this is cos x and this is sin x dx. So what we are going to get is nothing but cos square x by sin square x, agree? So we will be left with integral, this I can write as 1 minus sin square x by sin square x, which will give me integral cosec square x minus 1, into dx. So if I integrate them, integration of cosec x will be nothing but minus cot x, and this will be minus x. So we are left with v of x, which is nothing but minus cot x plus x. So we got our v of x and u of x. So particular integral is nothing but u of x into y1 plus v of x into y2, which will give me u of x is nothing but, what is our u of x? It is minus log sin x into y1, which is cos x, plus v of x is nothing but y2 is what, sin x into minus cot x plus x. Agree? So we are getting this thing. After this, what we are going to do, if we observe a little bit, if we multiply, it will be cos by sine. Agree? Cos will be what? Cos by sine. So it can be simplified, minus log sine x dot cos x. Here nothing will cancel out, but simplification can be done. Minus cos x plus minus sine x. So we are getting this as our answer. X sin x. X was there. X sin x. Now our general solution will be combination of complementary function plus particular integral, giving me as e to the power 0x bracket c1 cos x plus c2 sin x, right? Minus log sin x dot cos x minus cos x dot x minus x sin x. So this is our answer. So now let's move on to the next problem. Hope you have understand its solution properly. So the next problem which we are going to move on is nothing but this problem, which is d square plus a square into y equal to a square sec square x. If we try to solve this, our auxiliary equation is nothing but m square plus a square equals to 0, giving me m minus a, m plus ia equal to 0. All are second degree, okay, all are second order derivative, then only we will use this method. Okay, I revise the basic thing because sometime I think that you don't forget those basic things because they are very necessary. You have to keep all the things in your mind. Complementary function is e to the power 0x into c1 cos ax plus c2 sin ax. Now here everyone will take the same y1 and y2, which will be cos ax, and y2 will be sin ax. Now w, let's calculate. W will be simple. Here it will be cos ax, here it will be minus a sin ax, here it will be sin x, sin ax, here it will be a cos ax. So our final answer it will become a sin square plus cos square ax will become 1. So we are left with a. So our Waltzgren constant is nothing but a. So what we are going to do, if we try to get we got our Waltzgren constant, we will try to get our u of x, which is nothing but integral minus integral y2x into q of x dx by w, which is nothing but minus integral sin ax into q of x a square sec square ax by a, giving me, here I am going to left with a sin ax, and this thing will be, here I am going to take the a common outside, which will leave me sin ax by cos square ax. Agree? Into dx. Now what we are going to do, we are going to split the things, which will give me minus a integral, this can be tan as sec ax into tan ax into dx. Agree? Now you know its integration is very easy. It is nothing but sec ax, and by chain rule here a will appear, which will cancel out, give me sec ax as our answer. So this is our required answer. Hope you have understand. Now for v of x, which is y1x into q of x dx, right, by w, which is nothing but integration of cos ax into a square sec square ax by w, which is a. This and this is cancelling out, one cos will cancel out, and here we will be left with integration of sec ax. Agree? So what we are going to get in this case is integration of 1a will be outside, integration of sec ax into dx. So we are going to left with its integration will be 1 by a log sec ax plus tan x. So 1 by a will cancel out. So we are going to get final answer log tan x plus sec ax. Okay, tan ax plus sec ax. So this is our answer. Now we are going to write the particular integral, which will be a combination of u of x into y1 plus v of x into y2. So if I try to get the answer, minus sec ax into y1 is what? Cos ax. And if I try to write this v2, which is nothing but log tan ax plus sec ax into y2, which is nothing but sin ax. So here this is our required answer. Hope you have understand each and everything. Now what we are going to do, we are going to write this thing we will try to write this thing. Wait, this will get cancelled out. Okay, this will get cancelled out. We can simplify this 1 plus log. Okay, this much simplification can be done at the last. So it will be log tan ax plus sec ax into sin ax. Now you have to write the general solution, which is a combination of complementary function plus particular integral, which will be e to the power 0 x bracket c1 cos ax plus c2 sin ax minus 1 plus log tan ax plus sec ax sin ax. So this is our required answer. Hope you understand each and everything. So now let's move on to the next thing. So the next question which we are going to take is this question. The question says d square minus 1 into y equals to 2 by e1 plus e to the power x. Now here the auxiliary equation is nothing but m square minus 1 equal to 0. Here we are left with m minus 1 and m plus 1 giving me m equals to 1 comma minus 1. If I write the complementary function, now there can be other scenario where other person can take m equals to 1 and minus 1, minus 1 comma 1. So complementary function will vary. It can be c1 e to the power x plus c2 e to the power minus x, or it can be complementary function can be c1 e to the power minus x plus c2 e to the power x. Both are right only. I am just trying to prove that you don't need to worry if you do by different. Y1 will be e to the power x, y2 will be e to the power minus x. Here y1 will be e to the power minus x. You have to do either by this or either by this. I am just trying to do by both ways just to prove that the answer will be same. So don't worry if you think that the answer will be different. Always you should know, keep in mind that whenever these different real roots appear, whatever you consider, your final answer will be same only. y1 will be e to the power minus x in this case, and y2 will be e to the power x. Agree? After this, Wolfskin constant here, e to the power x, e to the power x, e to the power minus x minus e to the power minus x. Finally, if you observe, what we are going to get in this situation will be, if we simplify, it will become 0, right? And this one will also become 0. So here it will become minus 1, and here also it will become minus 1. So minus 2 will be answer. E to the power 0 is what? 1. So it will become minus 1 and this will become minus 1. If we solve it further, here what we have, e to the power minus x minus e to the power minus 6, e to the power x, e to the power x. Here it will be 1, here it will be plus 1, here we are getting plus 2 as our Wolfskin constant, right? Now what we are going to do, we are going to find u of x in this case, minus y2x into q of x into dx by w, which will give me something like minus integral e to the power minus x into q of x, e to the power minus x into q of x, which is 2 by 1 plus e to the power x, agree, into dx by w. W is what? 2. So 2 is getting cancelled out. and we are left with minus integral e to the power minus x upon 1 plus e to the power minus x into dx. And this is a special type of integral. If you have not seen this type of integral in your class 12, so keep this in your mind, this type of integral. Okay, this type of integral is very important. You have to always keep in mind what you have to do whenever this situation arrives. You have to try to create a similar thing in the numerator and denominator. So what you are going to do, you are going to take e to the power x from the denominator common, which will leave e to the power minus x here and plus 1 into dx. So when you will move up this here up, you are going to take e to the power x common, okay, not e to the power minus x. Okay, now let me solve here and make the two partitions. So here you are going to get e to the power minus x, e to the power minus x dx by e to the power minus x plus 1. Agree? This is the thing you hope you all will be getting. So if we simplify this, what we are going, if I take e to the power minus x plus 1 into t, if you, now many children will ask, why didn't you take e to the power minus x as t? If you take this whole as t, it will become simplified. Your final answer will have ln t, which is more easier to integrate. Just think about it, e to the power minus x. Okay, if you think like that, then things will get pretty easy and you will start understanding more. So this type of substitution will reduce your work a lot. So you are getting that if there is a minus e to the power minus x dx, it will become dt. So my job will be very much reduced. And this whole thing, here it was minus sign also. In u of x there is a minus sign, but there was minus 2 here. So this minus sign will get cancelled out, right? And we are going to substitute e to the power minus x into dx as nothing but minus dt. So I am going to get, there will be no minus sign here, e to the power minus x into minus dt, 1 plus t, I forgot to write here t, t minus I am taking outside, dt upon 1 plus t. So we are getting this thing. Now what we are going to do, we are going to do a simple trick. Sorry, this was what, okay, let me, okay, I have assumed this whole as t, so I can write this e to the power minus x at t minus 1. Let me do it here. Okay, I will write e to the power minus x as t minus 1. Firstly, this will become my minus dt, right, and here it will be t. Now it is correct. I will take the minus outside. I am going to live with minus 1 by t, the whole into dt, which will give me minus ln t minus t plus ln t. Agree? So we are going to get this thing, minus t and plus ln t, which will give me minus, if I substitute the value of this, I am going to get e to the power minus x plus 1 plus ln e to the power minus x plus 1. So hope you have understand how we got our u of x. Now we are going to focus on v of x, but before going on to v of x, let's try to get this one's u of x. So if I try to get the u of x of this one, it will be nothing but again minus integral y to x into dx, sorry, into q of x dx by w, which will be minus, substitute the e to the power x, substitute the things, q of x, which is nothing but 2 by 1 plus e to the power x, and in the denominator 2 will be there, into dx. So this and this will get cancelled out, and we are left with e to the power x upon 1 plus e to the power x into dt. So here it will be, if you take 1 plus e to the power x as t, then your job will be reduced, e to the power x, here it is dx, will be dt. So you can easily see how you are getting your answer, and then e to the power x you will substitute at t minus 1. But why will you do that? Because this thing you can clearly see that it is becoming your nothing but t. This whole thing is becoming dt. So there is no need of substituting e to the power x or doing something like that. So here it will become dt and here it will be t. So my final answer minus ln t, which will be minus ln what was my substitution, 1 plus e to the power x. So I got my answer. Now what we are going to do, we are going to calculate the v of x here. If I calculate the v of x here in this situation, it will be integral y1 x into q of x into dx by w giving me y1 is what? y1 is e to the power minus x into q of x 2 by 1 plus e to the power x. Here the whole divided by w, which is 2 will get cancelled out into dx. Now we are going to take again e to the power minus x in the top. We are going to take e to the power minus x from here, which will be leave e to the power minus x. Here e to the power minus x is there. If I take e to the power x common, I am going to get here e to the power minus x and here 1 into dx. If I move this up, I am going to get e to the power minus x into e to the power minus x into dx by 1 plus e to the power minus x. Now what you are going to do, you are going to consider 1 plus e to the power minus x xt, giving you minus e to the power minus x into dx equals to dt. Substitute the thing and try to get the answer. It will become nothing but minus dt. So if you substitute, your final answer will still be same, which will be nothing but, in this case what we got, minus e to the power minus x plus 1 plus ln e to the power minus x plus 1. And similarly, what you can say, your v of x in this case will be indirectly nothing but u of x of the second case, ln 1 plus e to the power x. So in both of them you are going to get just opposite u of x and v of x, and if you try to get the particular, I am going to try to get the particular integral of this one, the both will be same only. So you can try to get any of them, u of x into y1 plus v of x into y2, which will give you bracket log e to the power minus x plus 1 minus e to the power minus x plus 1 bracket e to the power x minus log e to the power x plus 1 into e to the power minus x. If you simplify, you are going to get e to the power x log e to the power minus x plus 1 minus e to the power x into e to the power minus x plus 1. Here you can clearly see what will happen here, that e to the power x is multiplied, while in this case minus e to the power minus x into log e to the power x plus 1 is multiplied. So what we are going to do, what we can do here in both of them, just here minus x and minus x are there, and here it will get cancelled out, it will become 0, and here e to the power x will be there. So we can simplify it at the last, e to the power x log e to the power minus x plus 1 plus 1 plus e to the power x minus e to the power minus x into log e to the power x plus 1. So this is our final answer. Now you can get the general solution, which will be a combination of complementary function plus particular integral. So we are going to do for this case, so c1 e to the power x plus c2 e to the power minus x plus particular integral e to the power x log e to the power minus x plus 1 minus 1 plus e to the power x minus e to the power minus x log e to the power x plus 1. So this is our answer. Hope you have understood each and everything. Now we are done with this session. In the next session we are going to end this type. Okay, till then practice all these problems which we have done, and hope you have got your doubt clear that if we take y1 and y2 different, the answer is not changed. Okay, so we are not going to take the different cases from now onwards, we will solve it directly. So practice this problem and don't forget to subscribe the channel. We need your support. Without your support we cannot bring more content. Okay, so see you in the next session. Bye.